I should probably reel it in, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I'm Kashan and you are watching The Book Archer. So this is going to be a combination of books that I acquired at Y'all Fest and an unboxing. Ooh, this is gonna be my first unboxing, I think. And that package is already open. I just haven't looked inside it, so clearly I haven't acquired any more patience than before. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys are the 3 arcs that I got at Y'all Fest and then 2 books that I purchased at Y'all Fest. So I got these 3 arcs when I attended Y'all Fest. They came in a bag where they were basically like promoting reading books before they're popular. They gave us 3 books. The first one being Anna and the Swallow Man. This is a historical fiction book during World War II. I believe it comes out, in January 2016. So this will probably be the first 3 of the arcs that I read. I just know it has something to do with her father, who's like a professor, and either he gets taken away or they travel. I didn't want to read too much of the synopsis because, like I said, this book is like 230 pages, so I wanted to leave something there. Hopefully I like it. I'll probably read this in December and let you guys know. So yeah. The next book that I acquired at Y'all Fest is this arc, Tell Me 3 Things by Julie. Ooh, I don't know how to say that last name. I believe that this one is a contemporary. It deals with like family dynamics and changing. Like, I think somebody's parents are getting divorced or something like that. I really wanted to go into most of these arcs mostly blind, but I will leave a link down to their Goodreads in the description box below. By the way, I always leave the list of books that I'm going to be talking about in a video in the down bar. So if you ever miss a name or an author or anything, that's always in the description box on my videos. The next book that I got is like a thriller. I think this one is kind of like a murder mystery. They're trying to catch like a serial killer type of thing, but it's still young adult and it still deals with like 2 teens and like their friendship and things like that. This one sounds really good as well. This is called The Darkest Corners by Kara Thomas. So I don't know, I'm excited about all 3 of these books just because you guys know my favorite genre is fantasy. To get some advanced reader copies of books and genres I don't normally read, so it will be nice to see my thoughts and honest opinions on them. While I was at Y'all Fest, I picked up 2 books when I realized that all of these were pre-signed by the authors. You guys will be happy to know that I purchased Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I have not read a Brandon Sanderson book ever, and all of the YouTubers and booktubers that love fantasy, they rave about Brandon Sanderson's books and his works. I know so many people where this is like one of their favorite fantasy trilogies ever, and it's only a trilogy, so I have to give it a shot. I know they say that it continues on after, but the original trilogy is what I'm talking about. Hopefully I love this. Thoughts on Tomes loves this. Peruse Project loves this. A lot of other booktubers love this, and I really just want to see if it's worth the hype. And I will show you guys Brandon's signature in here. It's right there. So hopefully I love this. The last book that I picked up at Y'all Fest, I have been eyeing this series for a very, very long time. If you guys don't know, I really love reading about the Fae. It's one of my favorite creatures to read about. I picked up The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. I haven't read any books by her. She has quite a few books out that a lot of people really like. I know a lot of people love the Blood of Eden trilogy, but I've never read a book by Julie Kagawa. This one seems fairly short. I can't wait to read this one, and I will show you guys her signature as well. As you can see, she signed it there, and I really like her signature. So those are the books that I got while I was at Y'all Fest. For some reason, I came home, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to order a bunch of books that I have been wanting to get for the last month or 2. I placed an order on Amazon. I wasn't sure if this was my books or not, so I broke the seal on it just to take a little peek. I realized it wasn't gifts and it was my books. I was like, time to film. Let's see what's in here. I'm super excited. The first book that I see on top is a book that I have been waiting to read for months now. It came out in July, and that is The Heart of Betrayal. The first book in this series is The Kiss of Deception. I'm sure you guys have all heard about this one. It follows a princess who doesn't want to get wed. She's trying to figure out who's the prince and who's the assassin when they follow her to another town and you don't know. I really enjoyed this story. I enjoyed how different the magical elements were in here, and I really enjoyed, I think her name is Leigh, as the main character. There were a few scenes in here in this book that still stick with me. They were very striking, and I really liked this book. It was so different from the other fantasy books that I have been reading. I cannot wait to read The Heart of Betrayal. I've heard great things about it. Okay, I'm so excited about the stuff in this box. The second book that I picked up is Everything by Nicola Yoon. I wanted to pick this up when it first came out as well. I feel like I never have enough contemporaries on my shelf to just go to, just because I read contemporaries in like either one sitting or 2 days at the most. So I just was so happy to get on my hands on a contemporary book that sounded interesting to me. Plus, I really wanted to support the author, support diverse reading and diverse authors. Cannot wait to jump into this one very soon. Very soon. Oh, yo, okay. I might save that one for last. Yeah, I'm saving that one for last. The next book that I want to show you guys is Ice Like Fire. This is the second book in the Snow Like Ashes trilogy. India over at Books and Big Hair got me Snow Like Ashes for my birthday last year, and I really loved it. It was action-packed so much to be the first book in a trilogy. I felt like it had a lot of unique points. I absolutely loved the world building in it. I will leave a link to this Goodreads down below as well. I am so curious to see how Ice Like Fire is going to be, because so much happened in the first book that could have literally lasted a whole trilogy. So I can't wait to see how the story develops in Ice Like Fire. And the very last book in this box, Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I had to have the black edged pages. When I realized that this is not going to be like all the time, I was like, oh well, I need to order that immediately. As you guys know, Leigh Bardugo is the author of the Grisha trilogy, which I've read and enjoyed. I really wanted to get into this. This is the first book in her new duology called Six of Crows. It has a large cast of characters, which I freaking love. I love the Grisha universe, and I just am so interested to see what other characters Leigh Bardugo comes up with. I feel like characterization is one of her strongest points in her writing. I absolutely loved the Darkling, and I loved Nicola, so I can't wait to see what other new characters she introduces to us in Six of Crows. I've heard great things about this. I can't wait to read it. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then look, like, this book is beautiful. These are the books that I've gotten, that I have acquired. Whew. Wait, oh gosh, oh Lord. Okay. Yeah. I will see you guys in another video. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at TheBookArcher. Have you guys read any of these books? And which ones need to be like on the top of my TBR pile? Like you're like, Kashawn, you have not read that yet? You need to read it. Let me know in the down bar below. I will see you guys in another video. Bye!